I've been trying to.
Xavier or Sanjana, welcome to the Skyesports Masters live stream. This is the pre-show. My name is Dr. Rishindra Sinha. I'm the CEO and founder of Global Esports. And आज थोड़ा मेरा setup अलग है because I'm streaming from the DRX bootcamp. They were kind enough to let me do it. I'm currently in Seoul, South Korea. But the Sky Sports Masters is the first ever franchise esports league in India featuring CSGO. This season will see 8 franchise teams competing for a rupees 2 crore prize pool. And the 8 franchise teams are Medal Esports, God's Reign, Revenant Esports, Marcos Gaming, Reckoning Gaming, Reckoning Esports, 7C Esports, Enigma Gaming, Velocity Gaming. And here with me right at the start is Anna. And I have, of course, known Anna for the longest time. You all may know him as VLT Sentinel. He is also known as, his name is Manoj Pachap, and he is VLT Sentinel. What's up, Manoj? How are you doing?
Hey Roshi, how are you doing? How is Korea treating you?
What's up? Seoul has been amazing. I actually was hoping to get back to my boot camp, but it was raining so much today. We got stuck in traffic jam, and then the DRX guys were kind enough to let me do this from their boot camp. So I'm
Just
currently
tell
at
us
the
that you
DRX
want to
boot camp.
copy some strats. Why are you giving us a story?
वो RRQ के लिए बचा के रखा है, but ठीक है, thanks.
Good.
How are you doing? How's everything going? You're back in India finally.
Yeah, back in India.
Oh, so you made sure you made it in time for the Sky Esports Masters, huh?
Yes. Have to be here.
Nice. And how are you feeling? Are you excited about the Sky Esports Masters? Tell me a little bit about your roster. Tell me a little bit about what you're planning for this season and your excitement about Counter-Strike.
Excited, man, because no Velocity. When we wanted actually a roster to get into esports, our first preference was Counter Strike. That's how back in 2020 we started, and then obviously we got into Valorant and all. But yeah, it's like going back to the roots. Me being a Counter Strike player, now having a Counter Strike team. Yeah, I mean the team is also really good. They are all up and coming players. They were playing cafe qualifiers. So we've kind of picked up an underdog talent sorts of thing. It's going good. Excited for how the event is going to progress.
Absolutely. I understand because the first game I ever played back in 2000, 2001 was Counter-Strike, and the first LAN tournament I ever won, the prize money was like 500 rupees, and that just paid for our cafe bill. So Counter-Strike, of course, for all of us has been a legacy game. And as you rightly said, Counter-Strike for you has been something that you started with. Tell me a little bit about the players that you have on board. I know you said you've got underdogs on board, but would love to know a little bit more about your strategy for the Sky Esports Masters and what you have in plan for this season.
I mean, again, going back
Without
to
revealing any stats.
not revealing any stats, but I mean, obviously, going back to grassroots, we wanted some young talent to be there. We're kind of speculating as to how we want to take the roster. We had an open tryout. It was a successful event. We did get some good names, but somehow we always felt that there is some hidden talent as well. Because the game has been there forever,
Right.
man. Come on, it's been more like what 2 decades now. The game is there, so it's more
Absolutely.
like there are a lot of new people that are there. So why can't we bring in some fresh blood into the scene? Rightfully, in our scouting, obviously I was helped with others, and then
Right.
immediately found this team from Kolkata. They have been very dominant over there. They've been playing. They've been grinding.
Oh, wow.
They've been very consistent. So with this, I said yes. Let's go ahead. Let us not wait for it.
Oh, wow. Awesome. And there's someone else that I wanted to introduce. It's Rohit Jagasia from Revenant, and I would love to have him on board as well. He is going to be a competitor at Sky Esports.
Hi, Rishi. How
Hi,
are you?
Rohit. What's up?
Not much.
I'm good. How
How
are
are
you?
you?
You're back in Mumbai now?
I'm good, yeah. Yeah, I'm back in Bombay.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit. I just asked Manoj as well. Tell me a little bit about what you're planning for this season and what do you think about Counter-Strike as a game, as well as what your plans are for Sky Sports Masters. And if you can reveal, without getting into too many details, a little bit about your roster.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, you know that I've been an MMORPG guy. The only FPS game that I heard about in
We discussed a lot.
school and college was Counter-Strike. Back in the day, Counter-Strike 1.6. And I've played a little bit of it
Right.
back in college and at cafes. So I think, I mean, there's some sort of, a nostalgia sort of a factor with Counter-Strike. I've not played enough.
Of course.
Obviously not as much as you and Manoj for sure. But yeah, so I mean, our roster consists of like three Indian players. I think they're also going to be flying to Riyadh right now to actually for the tournament in Riyadh. And we have one player from Australia and another player from Malaysia. So
Oh, wow.
four of our players
Oh, wow.
between the tournament are going to be flying down to Riyadh for the tournament. But yeah, that's how our team looks like, and we'll be revealing the entire team soon.
Oh, wow. Nice. Really looking forward to it. In the meanwhile, I'm also going to introduce Sharang from Reckoning, and I would love to, I'm of course going to introduce him and ask him a little bit, but I want to get more details about Reckoning's roster. Hi, Sharang. What's up? How are you? It's been a while since we spoke. Kya haal chal?
Yeah, sorry, I just muted my mic. Hi Rishi, how are you, man?
No
It's
problem.
been a long time.
I'm good,
Enjoying
Sharang. How are you
Korea,
doing?
it seems.
Absolutely
Doing
loving
good.
it. It's only been 3 days, but I feel like I don't want to come back. The esports scene over here
Uh,
is so good. Literally, like just below so I'm at the DRX tower right now. Just below there was a PC Wang where there was a CS tournament happening. So this is absolutely apt.
wow. Oh my God, that's crazy. Region which is known for its StarCraft, known for, kind of strategy-based games,
Absolutely.
showcasing amazing interest for FPS games. I mean, we saw it with Valo, and I'm hopeful, we see something for CSGO and CS2 as well. I mean, that's coming up soon.
No, absolutely. And I think probably your roster or your org is the only org that's been around probably before Global Esports. So tell me a little bit about what your plan is for this season for Skyesports Masters, what roster you have planned, and without revealing any strategy, what your plan is for this season.
I mean, we're not that old. It's just like 4-5 months before Global Esports launch, so we started our whole journey. And of course,
Right.
like how you started your journey with Dota 2, Overwatch, we also started in a similar way, but with Dota 2
Right.
and CSGO, which were, kind of staple esports back in the day. Coming to the roster,
Right.
I mean, of course, we've not yet revealed our roster to even Sky Esports team. So we've kept it very much under
Oh,
the
wow.
fold, and we are simultaneously, like I said, for Valorant, we ran a very strong, scouting program. Similarly, we are executing that scouting program
Right.
with the CS2 or CSGO for Sky Sports League, and what Shiva
Mm.
and Sky Sports have done, with the whole franchise system, showcasing sustainability and even profitability to some of the for to all the participants, is actually giving
Right.
you a great vision and showcasing a great dream to all of us. I mean, we've been there in the esports industry for 6+ years. We've been craving for something, that gives us profit,
Yeah.
that gives us some of the money back, at least, not even if it's 10 or
Right.
15%, give something back. And Shiva is, making us realize that, and that's a great initiative, and really excited to be part of the whole league.
No, absolutely. In fact, that's something that we've discussed in the past as well, because Counter Strike has been something that's been close to all our hearts for the longest time, and we had a team that
Yeah.
competed, and we've all waited for something that comes at this scale in Counter Strike. So I'm so glad to see you guys there actively participating, and we're really
Yeah.
excited. I know you guys have always done epic roster reveals with all your other FPS titles. So can we expect something similar for Sky Sports Masters? We have something Bollywood-esque
Unfortunately, I
planned
think
for your roster reveal.
I think we've exhausted the Bollywood option, so we might look at something else. But yeah, we're planning
Oh,
something
so going Hollywood
super.
now, straight.
Hopefully, let's see.
Oh, wow. Lovely. So I'm also going to bring in Akhil from Marcos Gaming, and then I would love to continue chatting with you, Sharang. And here we have Akhil from Marcos Gaming here with us as well. Marcos Gaming has been an org that I have personally been close to. Akhil and I have been on DMs for the longest time, talking about esports, talking about profitability, talking about the sustenance of. In fact, just yesterday, Akhil helped me out with making sure that my team had devices and ensuring that we had everything that we need for our BGMI roster. What's up, Akhil? Welcome.
All good, Rishabh. How are you? How are things going
Bas,
on?
ekdam badhiya.
Hello,
Tell me a
Rishabh.
little
Can you
bit
hear me?
about what your plan is. Yes, I can hear you perfectly. Can you hear me fine?
Perfect. Yeah.
So, but yeah, tell me a little bit about what your roster plans are for the Sky Sports Masters and how you plan to make sure that your team ensures the championship and represent our region at Masters.
So the see, I so there is a person. He must have been here. So he is the person who is very into CSGO and all. So he was like, Valorant, he was not that excited, but CSGO, he was like, first take a slot and all. We'll see, we'll figure out other stuff. Like, let's take a team and all. So that's when I first
Okay.
saw like what CSGO is and all, because right, this is our first PC roster, to be
Yep.
very honest. So we then
Yeah.
scouted a team called
Welcome to
Wicked Gaming,
PC
and we
Esports.
thank you. Like there are solvers here, man. I'm nervous, Rishi. I was like shaking actually. So yeah, that's how
No,
we
no, no.
started. We
I'm
started
really
Wicked
looking
Gaming.
forward to it.
Yeah. So we started with Wicked. We found out two people like the IGL, and there was one more guy called McGill. So we took in both, and we formed the core, and we started building the team around that. Yeah. So we hired a manager first, so that helped. That really helped with the scouting and the CS.
Okay.
So how I work is I talk to smart people, right? You and the other people, right? I keep smart people around and I pick up ideas and I execute and people. That's how I do. Yeah.
So you're saying that that's enough to make sure that you win this championship, right?
Yeah. That is. We'll see. There are
Awesome. Perfect.
tough teams here.
No, absolutely. I think all the rosters are going to be really competitive. So, while I also want to continue talking to you, Akhil, I'm going to bring Aryaman on board. I would love to have this conversation with you going further. I would also like to introduce Aryaman, who is the founder of Enigma Gaming, and we work very closely on a lot of fronts. Hi, Aryaman. How are you?
Hey Rushi, great to talk to you again. How's Seoul treating you?
It's been amazing. I honestly don't want to leave, man. This place is so good. I think this is the mecca for esports, and everyone should definitely be here.
100%. Hey
What's up, man? I have
Mohit, how
Mohit
are
here
you
behind
doing?
me.
I'm guessing you can't hear us. I've always wanted to go to
Yes,
Seoul,
yes,
never
I'm on
been, but
AirPods, so you can't hear me.
What's
fair.
up?
Yeah.
I
What's
see
up?
this.
You can ping it. Yeah. So I'm.
What's up, Arya?
What's up Mohit? Great to see you.
भाई तुमने वो कंटेंट रिलीज नहीं
नहीं अभी
किया
सीएस का करेंगे ना
इसका करो पर उसके आगे भी काफी हमने
We have a
forward.
Of course, we have a lot of plans to execute on moving ahead, and whatever we've executed also, slowly we're going to be revealing everything. Now's the time with, a lot of excitement in the esports community, especially, CS being one of the major reasons for it. So I think this is a great time to slowly begin introducing all the content that we've already created and we will be creating moving forward as well.
No, absolutely. So, can you tell me a little bit about your CS roster and what it took to get to where you guys are now, and how confident are you about winning this championship? The Skyesports
Sure.
Masters is going to be the most competitive Counter-Strike tournament that India has ever seen.
Yeah, not just India, but in Asia. I think this is one of the biggest tournaments there's been in a very,
Absolutely.
very long time. So it's something very exciting to be a part of. So very, very grateful to be a part of it. Honestly, it initially when we knew we were going to be participating in the tournament, there was like a lot going on in our mind as to how we're going to go about it. Just as any other game we've been a part of, the goal is to build a top roster, but usually that takes a long, it doesn't happen overnight. It takes a long amount of time to get a good team working together, and the management at the back supporting them to kind of put everything together and create a championship winning roster. But given the time constraints that we had, we thought the best way to go about it, to give ourselves the best shot, is to get a good blend of youth and experience and of national and international talent. So we're one of the rosters in this season who will have international talent joining and grooming youngsters as well. So that is the recipe that we've thought of. Not going to reveal too much more right now, all in due course of time. But yeah,
Absolutely.
that's
No, awesome. By the way, that's the founder of DRX. He's been nice enough to let us use his boot camp so that I can do this stream. So
hey,
what's up,
thank
man?
you so much.
Yeah, this is amazing.
Oh, by the way, he was a Counter-Strike pro. So that's why it's really, really great for him to be here. And I asked him what's his favorite game, and he said, without a doubt, Counter-Strike. There's no esport better than Counter-Strike. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's just saying that he was a Counter-Strike pro before he became an owner. So for him, Counter-Strike has been something that's been all this time.
So after this call, I'm going to be calling you to get some tips while you're at the boot camp. Please help me with everything that you can. Need to
Perfect.
give our best shot at winning
No,
this
no.
trophy.
More than happy
And
to.
one
Awesome.
thing that I can say, Ariman, honestly, is that keep your heart to the ground and just kind of communicate with the entire community. What you're trying to build with the entire CSGO community is really commendable, and I think this is just the beginning of what you're starting. So kudos to you guys for putting up everything that you guys have, and really looking forward to what you guys are going to put up for this entire competition in
Yeah.
next coming week.
Thank you so
Absolutely. And I'm going to
much.
continue talking to you guys, Aliman, and I'm also going to now introduce our next guest. Yes, I'm going to introduce our next guest, Ashwin, who is representing 7C Esports. And I know Ashwin for a very long time. I've worked with him on quite a few projects. What's up, Ashwin? How are you? Ashwin, you just have to unmute yourself and join us on the stream. No, we still can't hear you. Mohit, can you just pass me to the airport? The other ear. Yeah. Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good luck.
Yeah. Ashwin, I think we can't hear you. But in the meanwhile, I just wanted to say that I've worked with Ashwin on quite a few things for a long time, and it's really great to see Ashwin now here representing 7C Esports. I think he's with Ampers now, and what they've managed to do in a short period of time is really amazing. And we're really looking forward to seeing what they can do with Counter Strike as a sport. I think we have Ashwin here with us. Ashwin, what's up?
Hey Rishi, what's up? How are you?
Hi, Ashwin. I'm good. How are you? How's everything going?
Good man. Good man, good. Been a journey at Ampers now.
Absolutely been a journey.
And 17. Yeah, yeah. I think I first met you some crazy number of years back, right?
Absolutely. And even that time, Counter Strike was your major focus, even though you were doing it with a different company. So tell me, what's it like now
Yeah.
doing it with Ampers, and what's been the entire journey to getting ready for Skyesports Masters and ensuring that your team is there to win this championship?
So honestly, yeah, I think we've done a lot of prep work. I think we were the initial ones to actually get our roster in place, right? I think we had a roster in place in about Feb itself, right? And they've been at the boot camp practicing and winning a bunch of the tournaments that are going on, right? But yeah, I think we're well prepped for Sky Sports Masters. I mean, I was honestly really happy that franchise leagues are kind of coming into esports, right? It's high time, and
Finally,
I think
yeah.
Sky Sports is doing a wonderful job finally with that. Yeah.
No, absolutely. And again, without revealing any strategy, is there something that makes you guys and your team stand out from all the other rosters? Because there's 8 of you guys that are going to be competing for this championship.
Right. So what I've done is actually, the good part about Amphos is we have teams across the entire Southeast Asia, right? Thailand, Philippines, and
Of
Vietnam
course.
as well.
Yeah.
What we've done is I think we've got a lot of support from international teams that we kind of own and operate for 7Cs as well. And I think
Right.
that's a good edge out there where we kind of getting like not just international players, but also getting like support, mentorship, and coaching from other CS:GO teams that we own and operate, right, globally. So I think that's a good
Right.
mix. I think that's something has added some value and given us that edge.
Absolutely. No, and I know you know a lot more about many people when it comes to Counter Strike because you've had access to backend data with the servers that you worked with in the past. Can you tell me a little bit about our region and Counter Strike?
Yeah,
What's been your take
honestly,
the last
yeah.
few
I
years?
mean, yeah, especially the last few years, I think Counter Strike was pretty much dying down, right? I mean, post BGMI, the whole shebang with BGMI, and a couple of years into BGMI, right? But I think, of course, with the BGMI ban and then coming back, I think players have kind of switched back to their most loved game, basically, right? Even I come from that era
Yeah.
where where CS:GO was actually my first game, right?
Yeah.
So we
Right.
most of us do come from that era, right? So I think it's great that CS:GO is finally back. it's proven to be an esports game for decades, right? I don't think any other game has that kind of track record, right? So I think that's good, and I think the momentum for CS:GO should be sustained, right? Whether it's Skyesports Masters Season 2 and whatnot, right? And especially with CS2 coming out, right? I think it should only just improve and make the esports scene better for CS:GO specifically, right? So yeah, I mean, honestly, CS:GO is always a bet. In fact, for 7C, we don't have a Valorant roster, but we jumped on the CS:GO opportunity,
Right.
right? So yeah, of course, why not? We'll always support CS:GO in a big way.
No, awesome. Looking forward to seeing your team compete. I also want to bring in Kabir from Medal Esports. He is probably the youngest entrant into the esports ecosystem, and we spoke to him a lot when we were in Delhi. And in fact, he's the reason that I didn't miss my flight from Delhi back to Mumbai. He let me use his vehicle so that I could get back to the airport. Thank you so much for that, Kabir. How are you? Welcome to the stream.
I'm good, man. How are you, Rishi?
Was doing brilliant, man. Please, for all
Yeah.
the people that don't know you here, I would love if you could introduce yourself because you are, of course, the youngest esports org in the region, and you're probably the youngest owner in the region as well.
Yeah, I'm probably the youngest. Hello, everyone. I'm Kabir Kohli. I'm the CEO and founder of Medal Esports. I started Medal when I was 13 years old in 2021, and
Wow.
I've been just a fan of esports since like 2018. I've been just crazy about it. I don't know what else to say.
Wait, so you're not even 16 now.
No, I'm not 16. I'm 15.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's
Yeah.
amazing. So, what's been your strategy like? Because Counter Strike as a game is technically older than you are. So, what's your strategy going
Yeah.
into this event and ensuring that your roster is the one that wins this championship?
My strategy, I don't have any specific strategy. I just know that the people I have around me, I trust them and I believe that they can do what I have, what my vision is. I am basically my wonderful manager XZ. He's been the one who's been handling the CS:GO
Right.
rosters, and he's been like crazy about it because he used to play the CS:GO a lot. So he's the
Right.
one who helped with the rosters, and especially with the roster that we've picked up of Buster, Rossi, Kaya, Tony, and Shady. Buster and Rossi had previously been in Medal before in other titles, and
Right.
it's just easier for me as a owner to interact with them since I already know them from before. So, and I
Right.
know that they can do it because they have that motivation. They've been practicing every day. They've been like really motivated. Even if they're sick, they're practicing. It's just crazy.
Right. No, absolutely. As long as it's not ROC, I'm absolutely fine. And you guys
Yeah,
have shown
not
really good promise in other titles. Yeah, it's
yeah,
Rossi Kiran, right?
yeah, Rossi
Just for the fans that don't know. No, that's awesome. So you guys have been performing really well in other titles. We're really looking forward to seeing how you guys perform at Skyesports Masters. While I'm going to get back to you, I have a few more questions for you. I would also like to introduce Rohit, who is the founder of Pods Rate. Hi Rohit, what's
Hey
up?
Rishi, how are you? Hi, very well, thank you.
Good,
Thank you
good.
for having me.
We've spoken on quite a few occasions for
Yes,
various other reasons, but it's so
right.
good to have this conversation with you with regards to Sky Sports Masters and your Counter Strike roster. For those of you that don't know, I would love for you to introduce yourself and tell me a little bit about what your plans are for Sky Sports Masters this season.
So actually, we wanted to get into Counter-Strike, late 2022, but due to few
Right,
circumstances, we couldn't, execute at that point. But we were always, we always wanted Kill Switch in our roster alongside Raven because we always
right,
believed Raven was a perfect IGL in the region. And we always
right.
want this. We always wanted to try these, local talents. Not adding international talents, which we couldn't do in our other rosters. However, Counter Strike,
Sure.
we found the right pool of talent. And yes, we formed a roster around Raven and Killswitch. We took three other individuals from different rosters who had a right, mentality with the team and where communications were going in a right way. So very positive about that. And as the tournament, progresses, we have got to see what it takes and what it lies for us.
Lovely. I know your other rosters have been doing really well, so we would love to see your rosters perform in Counter-Strike as well. And do you think your team is going to be the one that represents India at the international stage in Counter-Strike?
Would love to represent, but it's too early to comment anything because all the seven teams have brilliant rosters, and like Sharon was telling some time back, rosters are not yet revealed. It's too early to judge anything. As
Right.
the tournament progresses, we'll see where we stand. And of course, as I told, we would love to represent international.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Rohit. I'm also going to have the opportunity to have all the owners from all the rosters here. Well, and I would love to welcome them. Before that, I also want to thank our partners at AMD, Windows 11, Flipkart, and Zebronics for this amazing opportunity. What's up, everyone? It's so good to have everyone here. This is the first time that all the 8 owners from the rosters that are going to be representing at the Skyesports Masters are here. What's up, everyone? Hi.
Hi.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hi. Perfect. So, it's a very silly question because obviously all of y'all are here to win the championship. But which one of you guys? I'm going to start with Rohit on this. I'm going to start, in order. Rohit, who do you see from here as the biggest threat in this event? No, not as an owner, as an org, and as a. I know a lot of the rosters aren't even revealed, but who are you really? I won't say scared, but anticipating and looking forward to go up against in this event.
I think we're looking.
I'll start with you,
We're looking
Rohit.
forward. I think we're looking to go forward against all the teams. But I don't know. I mean, I don't see anyone as a threat. I mean, especially Velocity. I think we want to play Velocity first. Take them down 3-0
Okay.
or whatever. Let's see.
Anna, he's
But yeah, I
already
mean,
trash
it's
talking.
going to be.
एक गेम भी नहीं हुई है, he's already trash talking.
गेम क्या ऋषि, गेम आने से पहले रोस्टर अनाउंसमेंट में भी सबका ट्रैश टॉक किया, उसके बाद क्या हुआ?
We are not allowed to talk about that game on.
No, but regardless of the other games, right? This is a game where you guys are going to be the most competitive now, at least for the next few months. And even though you'll have the opportunity in other titles, this is the title that y'all are going to be focusing on for PC over the next immediate future, at least for this roster. And we're really excited to see y'all going forward. What about you, Rohit from God's Reign? What do you think? Who is going to be the biggest competitor from all of these teams right now in the region?
As I told earlier, we want to play all the teams. I don't see anyone as a threat. We just
Right.
want to experience, what other rosters have, because it's too, there are new talents, we can't judge. It's too early. So yes, we are waiting,
Okay.
to play everyone, all the 7 teams.
Nice, awesome. What about you, Sharan? Who are you most looking forward to? By the way, I'm just
I
saying
think
for everyone, this is your chance to do the right banter that you'll want. If you really want to target someone, this is your opportunity on this stream right now.
no, I think all the teams have, made amazing rosters. But I think what God's Reign and I think Revenant has, I think they're one of the top contenders for the whole championship. And with Anna also kind of revealing his roster today, I think they are also strong contenders. With Kolkata is known for a strong CSGO scene as well. So I think everyone's
course.
excited.
I think we've seen some of the best Counter-Strike players that, at least what I have seen so far in India, coming out of Kolkata and Silchar and that part of the country. So that's really exciting to see what's going to happen from that region.
Yeah.
Nice. Akhil, what about you? Who are you most looking forward to face off against?
I'm looking forward to see how my team plays there.
Okay.
I have.
So you're most looking forward to see how your team competes.
Yeah. And yeah, that there are some imports. There are some good teams, right? I was looking at it. There are some good teams. It will be fun, Rushibhai. That will be good. I don't want to do any banter and all. I don't want to become a Rohit, but okay.
Oh wow! So you don't want to do banter, but you don't want to become Rohit. I see. Awesome. Ariman, what about you?
See, to be honest, there's been a lack of, tournaments at the highest level in Counter Strike over the past couple of years, and there's been a lack of opportunity for young talent as well. So it's very difficult to say. Just looking at the rosters, looking at the names. Obviously, some teams have players that are probably more renowned in the community than others, but I don't think there's been a lot of opportunity in the past, and I think this Skyesports League is providing that opportunity now. And there are teams with imports as well. My bad. So yeah, I think it's going to be really exciting. I think the first few weeks of the tournament will be what kind of shows which teams are the stronger teams and which aren't, and then it's up to adapting for the remaining time of the tournament. The teams that learn and grow the quickest during the course of the tournament, I think that's the team that will end up on top. So really looking forward to that ride.
Oh wow, lovely. Ashwin, what about you? From all these fine gentlemen here, who are you most looking forward to compete against?
I kind of agree with Aryaman here. I mean, honestly, I think the players are so fresh, right? I mean, there have hardly been any CSGO tournaments. Only in the last couple of months we've seen good traction happening, right? So the players are fairly new. Very tough to kind of place your bets on what player. I guess today everyone's a threat, right? Especially these Skyesports has kind of curated the top 8 teams, right, in some way or the other. So yeah, I think everyone's a threat out here. But let's see, let's hope. Fingers crossed, we're kind of well prepared, and yeah, I guess we'll stay away from Rohit's banter, but we'll definitely focus on the prep and everything.
Oh wow, Rohit, what's this, dude? Everyone's like trying to dodge your banter. Are you already that good, or are they just scared?
No, I mean, I don't know if I'm good or not, but I think our team is pretty solid. I don't know. I think people are expecting another reveal video like Valorant, but this time it's like, I mean, it's not like that.
Wait, you don't know something
We've toned
similar
it
plan?
down.
I think it
Probably
should
after we
get
make it to
better,
the
right?
playoffs. Probably after seeing 1 or 2 matches, because I don't want to again, let history repeat itself.
Lovely. Kabir, as the youngest person here, is there something that you would want to say to the rest of the owners here?
I don't think anything. I respect everyone here for what they're doing currently, so I don't want to start any banter and get my name ruined. I'm too young.
Oh, you
to
don't
do
want to
that
ruin
yet.
it before you even start?
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome. No, I'm really looking forward to seeing all of you all compete. And, starting next week, we're going to see some really epic events coming up. And I'm really going to be watching all your games closely and making sure that you guys are really going above and beyond. I know everyone is working really hard on their roster. Some of you all have revealed your roster, some of you all haven't. मेरे को थोड़ी खबर है about what some of your rosters are, but I'm looking forward to those who haven't revealed their rosters yet to see what's going to come, and this is going to be really exciting. And I think Sky Sports has really put up an epic event with Masters, with everything that's going down, especially with the massive 2 CR prize pool. So that's something that every one of y'all is going to be going after, because I've discussed this individually with multiple of y'all. And that's the kind of prize pool that we have waited for in esports for a very long time. And unfortunately, we haven't got that opportunity so far with many games besides mobile gaming. So in PC, it's good to see a prize pool this big coming in. Awesome. So, yeah, we're going to move forward. Yes, perfect. So thank you everyone for joining us, all the owners. For everyone that's watching, just to recap, we're going to have Medal Esports, God's Reign, Revenant, Marcos Gaming, Reckoning Esports, 7C, Enigma, and Velocity Gaming go up against each other in the Skyesports Masters, powered by AMD and Windows 11, co-powered by Flipkart, and the Peripherals Partner as Zebronics. This is going to be one of the biggest Counter-Strike events that have happened in the country, with Phase 2 League stage. So the entire event is going to be absolutely massive. The total prize pool, as I already mentioned before, is going to be 2 crores. The 8 teams that are going to be put into a double round-robin bracket, where they're going to be facing each and every single team twice. The dates of these events are going to be starting at 8th July, going all the way till 17th August. This is going to be primarily an online tournament, and each team is going to play from their respective boot camps. And the top 4 teams from this stage are going to go on and compete at playoffs. So we're really excited to see how this goes forward. with playoffs, the top 4 teams will be competing against each other in a single elimination bracket, from which there will be one champion that will be crowned. And the finals are going to be on the 27th and 28th of August, and this is going to be a LAN event happening. For all details, you will find it on Sky Sports' social media. And once again, this is me, Dr. Rushindra Sinha, the founder of Global Esports. Really looking forward to this event. And thank you so much to Sky Sports for hosting this Masters and ensuring that a game like Counter-Strike has a voice and has a platform for all of these amazing players, as well as all of these orgs to represent their region and have an opportunity to showcase what the talent is in India internationally.